Sam, I can't do this anymore. I can't stand idly by and let the world go to hell. I've got to stand for something.
I stand for sandwiches and fantasizing about actresses when they were young and hot.
That's not what I mean. I mean, getting out there and making a difference.
Like joining Greenpeace or NAFTA?
I don't think you can join NAFTA. But that's not what I'm talking about either. I'm talking about putting on a special suit that gives me the powers of an animal's totem and then punching out bad guys.
Oh, you mean like Condorman? Cool. What animal, though? Vulture guy? American eagle? Pigeon boy?
I will become Emo-Man.
What's your wife gonna think about all this?
Don't care. I've got tap-tap games.
You know emus can't fly, right?
Oh, Sam. So simple and naive. All birds can fly, you dodo. Welcome to Wells Fargo, ma'am. Can I interest you in a free account you didn't want or know about?
All right, everyone, this is a robbery. I want your cash and jewels in this fanny pack in the next 3 minutes or someone's gonna get poked in the eye.
This man's going to rob us all blind. Won't someone stop him?
Fret not, fair citizen, for it is I, Emo-Man.
Ooh, Emo-Man. He's going to save us with Fallout Boy records.
What are you so sad about, Emo-Man? Did you get a B on your history exam? And now Cindy won't go to the prom with you?
Yeah, are you all turned up inside because your parents caught you sneaking out to see The Crow with your friends? Or you're just so sad?
Fucking white people. You got a real rough, Buster.
I can assure you that the only one that's gonna get it rough is this dastardly villain.
Eat hot lead, fruit bat boy.
Good gracious, this ne'er-do-well has taken up arms against me in a desperate attempt to thwart me from saving you good people.
Oh, what a bummer. That must stack up to the time you got your allowance cut to just above $50,000 a year.
Hey, when you're done drinking coffee at Denny's, maybe you could stop complaining about how sad you are. What are you so sad about anyways? It's not like you're getting shot at.
I am, in fact, right now, getting shot at!
Maybe your mommy doesn't love you, or your dad because she got some fake boobs and now she's going out clubbing each night and bringing home a guy named Greg occasionally while your dad is away at work, and Greg tries to make you eat things you don't like while you're sleeping, but you're not really sleeping because your mom's weird boyfriend keeps trying to put a garden hose in your mouth. Emo-Man.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna rob anyone after all. Bye-bye.
Well, that went south in a hurry. I think I'm just gonna go back to podcasting. Good luck, all. Emo-Man out.
I remember. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness, the podcast about bad movies by bad movie lovers for bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Justin. With me, as always, is Sam and Jackie. I talk like the Micro Machine Man as fast as I can.
He does a lot better than you.
He does so much better than me, but he sounds really awesome, and his mustache is wonderful too, and he's bald.
You know, I was wondering what happened to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He apparently still does, I think he was at Comic-Con about 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah? He still
did his
just
shtick, and
touring,
everybody went fucking crazy for it.
Is he working other than that, though? I mean, because
I
that's
don't
not
know.
really working, per se.
Talking fast?
Well, no, I mean, like, is he on TV, or...
I have not seen him on TV.
All right, okay. Hello, Jackie, how are you?
I'm good.
That's it?
I have the stomach flu.
That's not good.
So you're lying.
Yeah.
And you're sick.
And you're pulling a Trump.
Huh.
Your facts are all fucked up.
Has it been 3 minutes and 15 seconds yet?
Oh, that's close.
Start lying again.
Yeah.
Any minute now.
Well, you can lie and then contradict yourself immediately after lying. So it works.
Shut up or I'll grab you by the pussy.
Right. Streaming do's and don'ts this week. We've got...
So that was where I was going to be like, oh, did you hear anything fun this week with the LeBron James thing?
Oh, now it's the LeBron
so
James
you got to
thing.
be like, yeah.
Hey, how about that LeBron James?
No.
What?
I don't. You
Hey,
gotta
Sam.
leave me in.
Hey, Sam, how was your week this week?
Super.
Awesome.
I had a great week reading about LeBron James.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's LeBron James have to do with anything?
Well, you know what? As it turns out, and you're going to have to bear with me because this does have a movie connection. It's just going to take me a second to get there.
Okay.
LeBron James is going back to school.
Oh boy.
He's decided to go to college at the age of 30 or 31. And I think this is great because he was pretty good in as I understand it, I never saw the Trainwreck movie, but he was supposed to have been pretty fun in that.
He was very funny in that.
So I think this is a really good opportunity because I think this is going to go poorly for him.
Okay.
He could do like a Rodney Dangerfield back to school movie.
Mm.
But it's also like the spiritual sequel to The Odd Couple, only The Odd Couple is him in college. Because I just don't think it's going to mix.
Who's the other person?
College
Is the
Odd Couple is LeBron James and whatever college he goes to. But it's also very much Rodney Dangerfield because of what happened to him last week, which was the guys left the locker room too messy, so he cleaned it up himself. He's an intriguing human. He uses a tip calculator. He just seems like college might not be the... He's going to be like getting down on his fellow students for not trying hard enough. And they're like, dude, I'm just trying to go to college.
And they're going to throw like wadded up pieces of paper at him and shit. Like, hey, why are you so tall, you freak of nature?
Yeah. Or just stare at him and go, oh my God, that's fucking LeBron James.
Well, that could be too.
And he told me to get my shit together.
He's in my study group.
Yeah.
All right. Streaming do's and don'ts this week. Got 3. Starting out with a duo. First on EPIX. Might be also someplace else. I noticed EPIX crosses over with a lot of places, but I watched it on EPIX. Stars Charles Bronson. Death Wish 2.
I haven't seen Death Wish 2 in so long I can't even weigh in on this. I know it's
really?
sillier.
Okay.
I know it's sillier because ultimately in Death Wish, he's an architect who loses an adult child and then seeks revenge. Whereas if he continues to seek revenge in a sequel, he just becomes a serial killer. So really the premise of the film is...
You're starting a little early on that because you would have to say that 4 more times because there's 4 more Death Wish movies.
Yes, well... This has got to be the beginning of him just becoming a serial killer.
Yeah, okay. It's not, he doesn't lose his child in the first one, it's his wife. Because his child is in this one, and she dies in the most silliest way fucking imaginable. It is so ridiculous. It's a classic stinker staple. She runs away, tosses herself out the window, in through the out window. Great shot of a stunt person going through the window. It looks so dumb. And then face down onto a steel spike.
Because of the drugs?
No, because she's just you just watch it and you go, wait, what? Whoa, huh? That was really stupid. It's a bad plan. She's getting away. She's been nabbed by baddies again, and because she had such a rough time in the first movie that like they're giving her the bad stuff and
the Trump,
which is the penis, yes. And she's just laying there like she's a vegetable, and then she gets up and runs out the fucking window, bails out of it, and there's a fence down below, and she dies from being impaled by fence.
But there is people to be revengified.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Because you have to have that. You have to have revengified people.
It's very silly. It's kind of boring in spots, but very silly and horribly acted. Charles Bronson is terrible in it. Like, how he didn't win the Razzie, I got no fucking clue. He stinks. You know what did win the Razzie?
Huh.
Worst music.
Worst music?
Worst music.
Huh.
Yeah. But I'm going to give it a do anyways. I think it's kind of fun.
I remember them picking up after the first one.
Yeah.
The first one's almost just like a really slow crime film, whereas in order to continue to have this Death Wish of his... You'd have to have some really silly things go on because you don't just become like a revengifier for 4 fucking movies in a row.
Right. Next up on TUBITV, so you got to deal with the commercials, but it's a good stream. I like it. Charles Bronson in Death Wish 3.
Also is this the one with the barn, or is 4 the one with the barn?
There's no barn in this one.
Okay, I think 4's the one. 4's the one that's haywire, as far as I remember.
3's pretty fucking haywire.
Okay, I don't remember 3.
It's him not having a revenge plot at all. He just goes in and wants to clean up the whole damn town. So he meets an old guy whose name completely escapes me. He's like Robert Loggia or one of those I'm the old guy in every movie, Ernest Borgnine type character actor. And he's an old World War II vet, and he happened to bring home a couple 50 cals with him when he came back.
A cup of armaments.
Yeah, a cup of armaments.
A nice hot thermos full of war.
And Charles Bronson, maybe in 4 minutes, kills about 60 people with these two fucking guns.
Oh.
It is bananas. It is so stupid and ridiculous. Cars crashing all over the place. He's everywhere. He's like Chuck Norris in Invasion USA. He's just like, wait, he's up there now?
Yeah.
With the 50 cals, and the only way to get to these high elevations is if you climb a ladder, but he does it. He's just up there with these 50 cals, blowing guys away. It is so bonkers. A lot of fun.
Okay.
Highly recommend Death Wish 3. It's canon, of course. All these, except for the first one, was canon.
Yeah, I don't remember who did the first one. That's why it's such a slow actual crime film.
Same director as number one.
And St. Ives as well. We just did one of his movies. I already forgot his name though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But yeah, we just did one of his movies like a week or two ago.
This won the Razzie for worst writing, worst screenplay, whatever you want to call it. He again escaped worst actor. But
you have to be acting.
Yeah, I guess. Here's a fun fact. Jackie, now you've only seen Death Wish 1, right?
I don't know that I've seen it.
Yeah, I think you watched it with us a couple years back.
We watched Death Wish 1 about 18 months ago.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But it was just you and I.
Oh, okay. Then I guess you didn't see it. So there's always a band of hoodlums.
Yes.
That he just doesn't like. He just walks into wherever this place is that the films take place and sees them and goes, I'm going to have to kill all those guys at some point in this film. Now, if you remember, in Death Wish 1...
Was it Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum's one of the hoods. In 2... Care to venture a guess?
I can't, possibly.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In 3...
Oh!
Fucking Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Oh, Alex Winter.
Alex Winter.
How about that?
Yeah, there's always just like, hey, ha, how, ha, hey,
ha,
hey, that guy, cool.
Yeah, all right.
And then he gets killed by Charles Bronson in a horrible manner.
Yeah, that's good. It's a club to be in.
I don't know if any of these three guys are well cast because none of them are frightening to me. It's Bloomy, he's great, and then you got Cowboy Curtis. And then Bill S. Preston.
I would say that Goldblum has to be the least menacing of the three by a lot.
Cowboy fucking Curtis, man.
Maybe if you just hold on to the, just maybe sit still. I'm going to leave. He couldn't even assault you.
Yeah, no, he can't. But I'm telling you, man, Cowboy Curtis is really silly. Lawrence Fishburne is not a good bad guy.
He has at least been in a bad guy before.
Name one time.
Well, he's sort of the bad guy in King of New York.
I have not.
He goes
seen that.
crazy. It's a little Fishburne-y. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I like the Fishburne.
Probably one of the. It's not the fastest pace Abel Ferrara movie, but it is worth watching just to see Lawrence Fishburne be weirder than Christopher Walken when they're both in the same movie.
All right. Well, the remaining two Death Wishes are on TUBITV as well, so expect an update on those. Last but not least, Jackie and I watched this last week we watched the first half on EPIX, and then Sling TV just kept screwing up because they just can't get their shit together. And then we switched over to Prime. Just go to the Prime. If you got it, it's better. Troll 1, or just Troll, not 2.
I have seen Troll, but it has been probably 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I remember laughing my ass off. It gets eclipsed because Troll 2 is such a achievement in bad filmmaking, but Troll 1 is a train wreck of a troll movie.
It's hilarious. Jackie?
I don't really know what to say. Just you watch this thing, and then when they turn the midget into an elf, brother elf, I will save you from dying. And then he looks like some kind of weird Lionel Richie. That's
a buff, evil baby.
Yeah, it's just so weird. And, But I did like the old lady a lot.
Yeah, she was the mom, or not the mom, the witchy woman that lives upstairs, and she's got a fucking talking mushroom. So that's something.
Yeah.
She was the mother in Lost in Space.
Oh, the original Lost in Space.
Yeah, just as a little fun fact. She was in a bunch of other shit. Like, she's been working for a long-ass time. She is 91 degrees and hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
She is 91 years old. She just did a movie in 2016. She's still fucking working. She did 3 in 2015 at the age of 90.
How about that?
Yeah. Sonny Bono's in it.
Yeah.
He's fucking great.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he plays a slime ball, pick him up, like he's a swinger, but then he has a swinging party later where he's just hired a hooker. So that's like him. Yeah, I'm a cool guy. The ladies love me when I pay them.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Michael Moriarty from Cue the Winged Serpent is ridiculous, as always. In fact, his character, he didn't know what to make of his character. He was just like, what do I do with this character? And the director, whose name escapes me, saw like one of the best boys wearing a really stupid hat. So he grabbed it and put it on Michael Moriarty. He's like, so this is my character, this fucking ridiculous hat? And then he had an epiphany. Oh, my character's ridiculous. It's awesome.
I also like that Atreyu from The Neverending Story was in there.
Atreyu is in it.
Huh.
The little bratty girl.
But not Artex. He never made it
No.
out of that goddamn swamp.
it's too
No.
sad. Too
Died
sad.
of sadness.
The little girl looks like was the same little girl as Poltergeist, but she is also fucking hilarious because she gets possessed by the troll. And so she chases people around making these sounds, but
I
she's
remember
a
that
little
part,
child,
yeah.
and it's fucking
That
hilarious.
was funny.
Oh my God, this movie is out of control funny. And I think it might be intentionally funny. There's there's no way type jokes. Like that's funny. That's truly funny.
Yeah.
This is a comedy movie.
I'm going to give it a do.
Oh, super duper do.
Haven't seen it in 10 years, but I can very safely say watch this movie.
I think it's one of the most underrated bad movies because it's so overshadowed by the
Troll 2.
sequel
Yeah.
that it's a shame. If this had been called
Or if Troll 2 had been called something else. Because this movie has every
Yeah.
right to be called Troll.
well, not really, because he's just a little short guy. He's like Leprechaun, kind of.
No, he's a troll.
Is he? I thought trolls had to be like big and.
There
No.
are different kinds of trolls.
Well,
Like there are different kinds of dogs.
Tolkien-ish trolls are always big. Tolkienian trolls. Rock trolls.
Cave trolls.
Cave trolls can't be out in
Yeah.
the sun. The one that lives under the bridge and tries to take your money, he's big. Otherwise, you just push him down and be like, no, I'm walking across this bridge and keeping my money. Fucking troll.
The trolls in Willow were not big.
That is true. That is a good point. It's a willow troll, not a Tolkienian troll.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Still a troll then. Fine, fair. I'll allow it. Troll 2, they're goblins. So, whatever. Total do. There we go. It's my movie this week, Condorman. So in honor of that, we're going to do the superpower debate. This power is called Emo-Man from the commercial.
Oh, boy.
Now, Emo-Man's powers are not that he's into Fall Out Boy and the Crow. His powers stem from his emotions. And the stronger he feels in that direction, the more power he grows. So he's like the Hulk, but he runs the gamut. He or she, playing sex to the character because it's man.
Mhm.
Emo-Man. Could be Emo-Woman. Whatever.
Okay, get on with it.
Whoa, man.
So if you get angry, you get Hulk, and the
Yeah.
more angry you get, the more Hulk you get. If you get peaceful, you get zenlike. Maybe you get some some Dalsum type powers. You know, you get all stretchy, or you hover while you're sitting cross-legged, something like that. Maybe if you get sad, you can shoot water out of your eyeballs, like tear streams, like lasers of water, like.
Huh.
And then if you get horny, you get really smelly genitals.
Oh.
Yeah, you can overpower your opponents from under. Schmegma.
ball musk.
Well, this was going really good
Or
until
vagina batter. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, this was going really good until that one.
Hey, I'm just saying, you can infer your own
Oh,
use of...
anything.
Yeah, you
The
just...
country
like,
crotch isn't necessarily part of the power.
no, but if I was saying if you get really horny, I mean, that's probably going to be what you do, is overpower your villains with your musk.
Huh.
Be it your banana smell or your tuna canoe smell. I'm just trying to play the genders.
Sure.
Banana
Bananas?
smell, huh? Okay.
I don't really know that like sweaty balls smell like bananas.
Well,
Mostly like sweaty balls.
yeah. Depends on what kind of underwear you wear, I guess. So there you go. What do you guys got?
Well, I mean, it's really kind of what happens in Akira, the film.
Oh yeah,
And he goes south in a hurry once he starts getting upset.
yeah.
And just starts devouring the town until they have to shoot him with a laser from outer space.
Ooh. So if you get upset, it's gonna go poorly.
Yeah, once you lose when you get all emotional,
Mhm.
then it's all over.
Okay.
Like in Frozen as well, same thing happens.
Yeah, if you can't control yourself to some extent, then you're just cruising for a bruising. Because what happens if you get mad at somebody because they didn't make your tacos right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you blow up and then you accidentally snap their neck.
Okay. All right, it's a fair thing.
Or blow up the entire building.
Yeah. So all you guys can see is rage powers.
The possibility for complete and utter disaster.
Yeah, but what about all the good?
Yeah, if I fall in love with you and then become an absolute psycho
Yeah, no,
because
see?
I'm like, I love you so
Mhm,
much, and then that feeling continues to grow, and then I have to latch myself onto your leg, and I can never let go.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I just get a little upset that you're not the perfect vision of whatever I had, and I explode you onto the side of a wall.
I see. Yeah. So I like Jackie's theory. You get overly attachy, so then you can like stick to stuff like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what
That's
happens
gross.
if I get jealous?
Then you blow up like Sam.
Or blow the person up.
Yeah, I accidentally snap your neck.
You your heart gets broken literally, and then you die.
Yeah. Well, I don't even.
This is not good.
Yeah, the possibility for disaster is too high. And then at the same time, like the good, like you're talking about being able to kill somebody with streams of tears again. Not
Well,
something.
that's not being sad's not necessarily good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of benefit to humanity there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like you're smelling bad is your best. Smelling bad is the best case scenario for this superpower. I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah, because even at that, you'd have to carry around a pocket fan to really get it wafting, you know?
And then
But
somebody
what if
would-
you were really horny and it's just like really permeated?
You'd still want a fan.
You'd probably get like there again with the bad side. You'd become frustrated, then you just start machine gunning semen through people. Like I shouldn't have picked up People magazine again. I just killed half the grocery store, and it's not even on sale. There goes the other half of the grocery store.
People magazine, huh?
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to do it to you.
Well, you see that one picture of Mariah Carey that makes you think she's hot. Then you see her in her movie, and you're like, "What the shit is this?" Again, blow up half the town. You're upset that you got lied to by People magazine again.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Sam. I'm going to give this one a 2.
Man, that is low.
Yes.
Emo-Man sucks.
Sucks.
Okay.
It should be like a -1 because you have the potential. The potential for saving anybody is not there. And the potential for destroying half of a town, totally there.
All right. Well, what's the deal with Condorman, Sam? What's Condorman's score? Do we have a list of Condorman's powers?
Well, kind of. He's not that great at driving.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't fly very well. And I don't think that he himself is all that funny.
Okay.
So, right there, not good. Well, Condorman was one of several films that changed the way that the Walt Disney Company would release films. With other stalwart failures, such as The Black Hole, executives thought that attaching the Disney tag to anything remotely adult was a kiss of death. Though Condorman was aimed at all audiences, it was really only beloved by 8-year-olds. Eventually, 3 years later, Disney would form the touchstone label for its adult-oriented releases. Tragically, the films would not be as imaginative as those that came before the label. The first release under the tag was Splash.
Yep.
Stinker Madness did an episode of Splash. Though I am not sure why we did it, you should go back and listen to it 3 times. A little Tommy Wiseau there, yeah. Another favorite Touchstone movie of mine is Stakeout with Dreyfuss and Emilio.
Scary.
Yeah, when I watched Stakeout with my dad, firstly I asked him why he was in movies and he didn't tell me.
Your dad looks like Richard Dreyfuss.
Emilio Estevez, when he has a mustache,
yeah.
you cannot tell them
Yeah,
apart.
it's
It is
true.
ridiculous.
That is very true.
I was like, why are you in this movie, Dad? Where's all the money from the Stakeout? This obviously was a hit. It's got Dreyfuss in it. Secondly, about halfway through the film, I asked him when the steaks were going to come into play. I really did think that Stakeout had something to do with steaks.
Like beef steaks.
Beef, yummy, delicious steaks. And he's like, no, you're just watching people and like, they're not going to get steaks ever.
Like a stakeout is like a cookout. Like
Yeah.
you go out someplace and you cook.
I'm fine with
Like only cook steaks.
crime fighting in this movie, but I feel like those guys look hungry. They could use a couple steaks.
As could I.
Yeah. The title role in this film goes to actor, singer, and comedian Michael Crawford. Who?
Oh, right.
Well, he was in The Knack and How to Get It, which I didn't like. In this film, I don't remember him singing, though I can really speak to him being funny or doing any fine acting either. He seems like he's pitching soap in an infomercial for the first 20 minutes of the movie. Crawford is paired with Bond girl and possible cause for the American semen shortage of the early 80s, Barbara Carrera.
Oy, oy.
That would happen, man.
Okay, is she on your time machine hit list?
Target of opportunity.
Okay.
Beyond this, she was in Never Say Never Again, as well as Lone Wolf McQuade and several seasons of Dallas. If you look her up on the internet, you will find a lot of pictures of her where she's really wet, like every time. It's like, did this lady ever not get sprayed by a hose?
It's like Andy Sedaris as her publicist.
Yeah. And hose her off her. Somebody's just on that end of that hose working it. Oliver Reed remains to this day just as useful after lunch as he was when he was alive.
What a tribute.
Yeah. Before lunch, he was a consummate professional and a real fucking asshole. At one point during the filming, he felt Barbara Carrera was being too wooden and didn't think she looked scared enough in the helicopter scene. He remedied this by opening the door to the helicopter on an ad-lib and threatening to throw her out and splatter her all over Earth. She looked scared then.
Yeah.
What a dick.
What a dick.
Yeah. He also, on this production, got piss drunk and threw one of his costumes out into the ocean the night before filming. The production manager had to row out and get it.
Oh, man.
I think I really would have liked to hang out with this guy.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think that he's one of those guys that, like, if you're in there for the first 3 cocktails, it's good.
Uh-huh.
But if you get to, like, when he starts hitting number 10 on the gin and tonics, you need to get out of there.
Right.
Because you're going to be part of the collateral
Indeed.
damage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
You never mentioned Oliver Reed from such films as...
The Three Musketeers.
And...
all sorts of shit. We just did...
what's the Bond movie he was in? He's the bad guy in Octopussy, isn't he?
I didn't think Oliver Reed ever did a Bond movie.
Oh, I
Maybe
thought
he
he
did.
Yeah.
What was the one that we just did with him in it? When Roman came here with Brian
Thompson. Yeah, he was in that. That was a rad movie.
It was a rad movie.
Can't
I
remember
already
its
forgot what
name.
it was called.
Yeah.
Train to Kill?
Something
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oliver Reed rules. As long as you're not hanging out with him when he's past 10 gin and tonics or acting with him in a helicopter. Like, as long as you're on point, you're going to be fine. And he probably tried to kill Michael Crawford like 6 times in this movie at that point. Other notables appearing in this film are James Hampton from Teen Wolf and Dana Elcar from MacGyver. James Hampton, spoiler alert, is the father in Teen Wolf, not the wiener at the end.
Oh, good.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
he's still a wiener.
Kinda. I mean, he is. I think that's the only funny scene in Teen Wolf is when James Hampton, like, he turns into Teen Wolf the first time, then Hampton's waiting outside, and he's a wolf too, and he's like, yeah, we're wolf men. You want to get some coffee, talk about it, like it's your first boner or something like that. And, Dana Elcar was Pete, head of the Phoenix Foundation. MacGyver.
In MacGyver, right.
A foundation formed by MacGyver, who was not the head of it, formed to do things that didn't require paperwork and red tape, which is why Pete is there, to handle the paperwork and red tape. I still don't know why Pete is... MacGyver doesn't make any sense, goddammit.
No, it doesn't.
All right, well, keep an eye out for A Bad Cocktail, if you remember that.
I do.
Uh-huh. And then what we think the silliest thing that happens is, as well as keep an ear out for the gripping theme composed by one Henry Mancini.
Henry Mancini, no
Fucking
shit.
A, that's why it's so goddamn awesome.
Dude, nice call. God, that guy was a working machine.
He was.
Well, here's the deal. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, period. I grew up on this fucking movie. This is my biggles. I watched this 1,000 times when I was a children. I loved it. I waited 20 years to watch it again, and then Roman, good friend of the show, Roman, as previously mentioned, got me a bootleg copy of it, because they haven't released it on anything, I don't think.
I got a bootleg copy. It was like the only way I could find it widescreen, this has been like 6 years ago, was to get a Dutch copy with Japanese subtitles from a Laserdisc. How the hell that happens, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's in English. It has Japanese subtitles, but it's region 2 because it was from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Jackie and I watched it. What do you think? 4 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
So I went 20 years without it, and I came back and I was like, I fucking love this movie. Oh my God, I fucking love this movie. I would put this in not my top quality movies. Like, well, that was a really good fucking movie. That's emotionally like, whoa, holy crap. I would put this in my top 5 favorite films of all time.
Yeah, this is in my Bad Movie Hall of Fame because it's so bad. It's really when I finally got that Dutch copy, one of the other things I remember was how long it was, but I watch it and it wasn't as long as I remember. I had to watch it right again. When I finally got my hands on Condorman after the 12-year break or whatever, I had to watch it back to back.
It is chock full. You can do that. There's no flat points in this film at all. It was fantastic.
No way to not just go, nope, we're doing that again. I'm not even getting off the couch to get a drink. I am watching it again right now.
Yeah, so I don't know where you're going to get your hands on it. Try your best. This is one that I say screw Disney for taking 35 years to not release this on DVD.
They did. In 2008, if you're a member of the Disney Club. So it was only released to those people that were part of that club.
Okay. Well, if you're not in the club, then I give you permission to torrent this movie because it's that awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck Disney. Give us a Blu-ray of this movie. Once they give us the Blu-ray, go out and buy it. But
go out and buy it, yeah.
You got to see this film, so.
Or find someone that was in the Disney Club and sack them and take their copy.
Sack them!
That's what I would do.
Okay, come back to us on Monday when we talk about Condorman, and in the meantime, get to your Porsche 959, because that was my keep an eye out for.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, fans. Justin here. I am launching a new podcast called Grit. Every 2 weeks, I will bring you a new story from history about someone with incredible determination that overcame an incredible challenge in the face of danger. If you think Chuck Norris is tough, then wait until you hear about a man who fought a bull shark with his bare hands. The America's first mountain man who was forced to play the most dangerous game. A woman who fell out of a plane with no parachute and survived 9 days alone in the jungle. Or the story of the fisherman who was adrift at sea for 133 days. I can't wait to bring this show to you, but I need a little help. We've launched a Kickstarter campaign so that we can try to purchase some better recording equipment. We're asking for only $700 with pledges as low as $5. If successful, Grit and Stinker Madness will sound incredible. We've never asked for any money before, but now we need our fans to step up and help out. Please visit gritpodcast.com, that's GRIT, and click the green Kickstarter button to pledge your support. The Kickstarter ends on November 11th, so act fast. With your help, we can make Grit have a spectacular debut. Thank you all so much.